All right, welcome everyone, and thank you so much for being here with us this evening. On my behalf and on behalf of the people who invited you here, we want to say thank you so much, even for finding time. A time like this in the evening, definitely it's family time. So we feel honored and indebted that you've got to live doing what you had perhaps scheduled to do this evening to be part of this meeting. Now, I may have to assure you that by the end of the session, you'll be excited that you came on, and it will be memorable. So I start by introducing myself. Kariuki Josphat is my name. I'm married to Piaros Cherotich. And between us, we are blessed with 4 young children. Before this opportunity, I was a full-time lecturer in the university, and Piaros was a high school teacher with the TSC, teaching physics and mathematics. So we've been in business for the last 12 years, and perhaps at one point or the other, I will be able to tell you that both of us, my wife and I, were able to resign or retire very, very early. And that is kind of an empowerment is what I would wish that by the end of this session, we grab and we run with it. So to help us to go through the session, I'll be sharing slides. And once I'm done, I will take the pleasure of inviting a very special guest speaker who will be sharing with us his success story, and then we'll call it a day. So let me share the slides so that we can move very fast. And there we are. So we are saying this, that first of all, our mission. Let me share the mission first so that we know why we are here. Our mission as a team, we are called Superstars team because we believe in shining, is to help individuals to start their own businesses so that on part-time basis or full-time basis, whichever applies, you can be able to earn additional income. We'll be also talking about how we help you to travel around the world, at least to enjoy life, and you live a better life or lifestyle than perhaps you've been doing. So that's our mission as a team. And we believe that your health is paramount if you are to be able to do other things. So it becomes your greatest wealth. Now, in terms of health, we'll be borrowing from World Health Organization. They advise that if you can be able to eat according to this triangle, that is, you do exercises on daily basis, you eat whole grains, not the refined ones, which, refined ones means the nutrients have been removed from that meal. So we are talking of whole grains. Then eat lots of fruits and vegetables to boost your immunity, reduce on proteins, reduce on fats and sugars, or you even do away with them. If you can do that, your health will be perfect. But you'll agree with me that people often do the opposite. You see the inverted triangle, like what this lady is doing, eating lots of fats and sugars. You can see the chips and the sodas and all that. Lots of meat, that is proteins. Then no fruits, unless one is hospitalized that we take fruits to them. Whole grains, people don't eat. And we don't have time for physical exercises, and therefore people add a lot of weight. Now, all is not lost, but if we don't take care, first of all, we must acknowledge that there are so many chronic diseases that we are battling with globally. Things to do with heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, chronic respiratory disease, obesity, and so on and so forth. But for the last 64 years, there has been an incredible solution. We are able to reverse that trend. And we credit this solution to a gentleman, Jerry Brasfield, who 64 years founded Neolife International. Neolife simply means new life, changing life from the way it has been to a better version. And the Superstars team, we link very, very well with the Neolife International so that we are able to fight chronic diseases. So the company started in the US in 1958, then South Africa 1971, Kenya 1996. We've spread to over 56 countries, and today it has come to you. Why has the company been there for 64 years? When you know very well companies are collapsing, especially when COVID came, it's because of our values. Look at these core values that we follow. Absolute honesty and integrity is the first one. We don't believe in shortcuts. We don't exaggerate things. We put things as they are. Then people are number one. We value people. In as much as we are going to talk about financial freedom, you get that by helping people to also be financially stable. So products that work. You can see we have scientific advisory board members. These are top scientists and doctors who do research on these products to make sure that they are best in nature and backed by science so that they really work. Equal opportunity for all. It doesn't matter your level of education, your age, as long as you have a dream that you want to achieve, then this becomes a sure vehicle for you. Then long range vision, it's not something that you're doing now and tomorrow it's not there. If the company has been there for 64 years, then that's enough proof that it will be there for another 64 years. I have been there for 12 years personally, and I'm so sure, God willing, I will be there again for 12 years and another 12 years and so on and so forth. So we are looking at the generations to come after us should be able to enjoy what we are doing today. Now, that of course tells you that this is better than our good jobs. So Neolife International came up with this solution to fill in the dietary gaps that we've identified up there. We have TRNN for whole grains, carotenoid complex for fruits and vegetables, and that boosts your immunity in a very big margin. Imagine in only 20 days, it boosts your immunity by 37% because it's made of many fruits and vegetables. Then we have Omega-3 Salmon Plus for the right oils in your body, for your joints, for your heart health, and so on and so forth. There's also another one called multi, meaning minerals and vitamins. So the 4 are put in this sachet, as you can see there. And then in this box called Provitality, we have 30 such sachets. So for a whole month. And for those who cannot take solid, capsules and the like, we have Liquivite, which is equivalent of Provitality in liquid form. But now once you've taken the Provitality, the triangle which was upside down is now the right side up, and we have many other products. It's not only Provitality. We have weight management program. Many people wrestle with the weight. Now we have a very good one, a healthy one. You get to the right BMI without affecting your health in any way. We also have herbal alternatives, so many products, especially for fine-tuning our hormones. For ladies, we have feminine herbal. You know, when ladies have hormonal imbalance, some are not even able to conceive. Others have got very tough times during their monthly cycles and all that. Then for men, we have masculine herbal. This will also help us not to get prostate cancer and other prostate challenges. And of course, a man remains as a man. So there are many, many other herbals. Then we have Golden Home Care. Very many different products for cleaning our homes. And you end up eradicating the chemicals that we use in our homes. You see, if you eat the right stuff, but then from outside you are using chemicals, then you are still affecting your health. That goes without saying. So we have those organic and economical, powerful detergents. Then we have age-defying organic skincare. I love this. All of us have got skin. Let's not put, chemicals on our skin. Let's use organic ones. And the effect of this is that you look younger for longer. How many of us in the core would want to look younger for longer? Definitely everyone will want. Then we also have children program. Oh my, if there's anything that we need to do for our children is to invest in their health. That's the best thing we can do. And we have all those products for their immunity and so many other things. Finally, we have farm care products, the most famous Super Grow. Super Grow is a foliar, a crop booster that will boost your yields 3 times, and you spray this Super Grow in any crops, any crops. It's very economical because 1 liter of Super Grow you mix with 1,000 liters of water. So the ratio of 1 is to 1,000. Now, farmers out there are crying of expensive inputs for farming. But those who know of Super Grow, they are saving too much money and getting too much yields. So let's really save our nation even to have enough food by use of Super Grow. So we have so many products. I've just mentioned some so that you can realize that we have great products, because any business, its sustainability is based on the kind of products that you deal with. So having said that and shown you that we have all these products, now I can go to the second session, and that is the financial and lifestyle success. Now, this is what drew me into this opportunity. I didn't come for health. I didn't have any issue with my health. But one would wonder, now that I had a full-time job as a full-time lecturer in the university here in Nairobi, and my wife, Pieros, was also having a full-time job teaching sciences, physics, and maths with the Teacher Service Commission here in Nairobi, why did we have to look for an alternative means of supplementing our income? Now, the simple answer is this. The economy today is so tough that if you only depend on your full-time job, chances are you are going to lag behind bills. Too expensive. But I thank God that 12 years ago, we were able to land on this incredible opportunity that has changed the chemistry of our income, and we were able to achieve our wildest dreams so fast. And so as I share this presentation with us, I'll be basing it on what we did. And what one person has done, any other can be able to do it. You see, they say you don't have to ask so many questions if you meet someone who is very successful. The very question you need to ask is, what did they do to be where they are? And you do that, you'll be exactly where they are. So, what are your dreams? It's sad that, as someone said, some people allow their dreams to die so early. And if your dreams dies at 30 years, then that is when you are dead. I mean, only that you'll be buried at 70, 75 years, but you died 40 years ago. If your dreams are dead, we are here to resurrect them. Please focus on your dreams afresh, and you'll be able to achieve them. Do you want additional income? Let me show you how you do it. Do you want to drive a good machine? It's possible. Do you want to travel around the world? Do you want to build a good home, a beautiful home? All these are possible dreams that in the next 2 to 5 years, I certainly can tell you you'll be able to achieve them. But then you must know where you are first for you to move to where you want to be. This cash flow quadrant is a good challenge for all of us to expose where we are standing currently. The first quadrant is employee. If you are an employee, well and good, thank God for that. It's a good beginning. But the danger is you don't define how much you are paid. You have to 100% depend on someone else. And that someone else, I can guarantee you, is not after making you wealthy. They are after helping you to keep working for them for the longest. So you are enriching them. Then we have self-employment. These are people who start small businesses. Unfortunately, the odds here are too much that rarely do they succeed. They end up, collapsing. Those businesses collapse so easy. But on the right-hand side, we have big business builders and investors. Oh my, this is where all of us ought to be. Big business builders, they are able to even employ hundreds of people. And when you are a big business builder, then you become an investor. Investors don't work for money, money works for them. Unfortunately, in school, rarely were we taught financial education. We were taught on how to go and work for others and then reach them. Now the question is, who would want to move from the left-hand side to the right-hand side where you live, the best lifestyle? And the answer would be everyone would want to do that. And if you're already on the right-hand side, you want to help others to cross over. So now we are saying this, we have a sure vehicle, and the Superstars team, we encourage you to be part of us, and then we'll be using Neolife products to build our fortune. So we tell you, partner with Neolife so that they give you the license that you'll be using to share the products and use them, and the other things that I will show you. And the company, fortunately, gives us all these other platforms, all the other things that we need to build a scalable business. You will never bother with the importation of products and taxes. You will never bother with how products are distributed to customers. The company gives you online platforms so that you can even work from your own house. In modern world, it's very important to be able to work from anywhere. So now what happens is this. You'll be directly connected with the company, and very important to mention, there are no middlemen between you and the company, no advertisers, no wholesalers, no retailers, distributors. It's you and the company, meaning all the money that the company will be making, they'll be sharing with you as bonuses. Very important to note that. So now what happens is you pay a one-time fee so that you can get the license and the other things. In Kenya shillings is 9,280. I know there are people from other countries and will be guiding you on the equivalent in your country. So you get this kind of a kit. This kit has got an international license. We are in 57 countries, so you use it in all those countries. Then you also have literature materials to enlighten you more about the products of the business. And also within the same 9280, you get a Provitality pack for a whole month. Mind you, if you were to buy this Provitality pack, you would have bought it at 63.70. So you can see you are getting full value of your money. Now, because we will be using the language of points when I'm explaining how the money comes, please note that every product is assigned points. Like Provitality is 36 points. If you buy Aloe Vera Plus juice for your use, that's 12 points. You buy a Super Grow, 5 liters, that's 60 points, and so on and so forth. Now, the other thing you get is your own website. Amazing, unbelievable. You are given your own website, so you can be able to do everything online. And free delivery anywhere in the country. The kit will be delivered, all these things will be brought to your doorstep. So now, once you've done that, you've partnered with the company, what is your work? Remember, any business, there must be work to be done. Now, as Superstars team, instead of working hard, we work smart. Remember, strategy is everything. So we provide you with the best strategies, we give you mentorship and all that. But then what we'll be doing is this: change your buying habits. Instead of buying stuff from supermarkets, those chemicals, why not buy these organic ones? Every time you buy any products for your own use, you get points. Remember, they are even cheaper. They're more economical. The second thing you do is to share the products. You don't want to be healthy, but all the other people surrounding you are heading to India for cancer treatment and diabetes and all that. You want to be healthy, and you also help the society to be healthy. So share the products with them. Of course, you are not buying for them. They are the ones buying through you. So it's their money. Now, the second thing you share is the opportunity. And that is exactly what we are doing right now, where you tell your friends, hey, there's an opportunity here in Superstars team that we can use to achieve our dreams. Those who care, they come along, they listen. Those who don't, they continue with the life that they have been leading. You see, there is a good reason why some people are struggling financially, while there are few people who are living their dream life. So you share the opportunity with others by just inviting them to this kind of a meeting, and we teach them about the business. So what do you gain? You earn more points, and I'll demonstrate how that powerfully gives you residual income. Finally, we also train you. We have free trainings. Like, for example, every Tuesday, 8 p.m., we have Superstars team training so that we equip you with the right skills and we help you to personally develop, to handle anything and have people skills and all that. Now, let's use this demonstration. And I will be now focusing on sharing the opportunity, because that's the 80% of what you should do to build residual income and financial freedom. This is you, and you've partnered with the company, you've gotten the Provitality Pack, but you've also done your shopping. You've bought some things, New Life tea, lotions and all that, and you have 250. Some people will get even 1,000 or 2,000, but let's just work with the 250, which is very easy for anyone to achieve. With the 250 points, the company will start recognizing you. They call you a manager and they start giving you something small. Now, you will want to agree with me that genuine business will always start small, going up. Not like other things that you are told, oh, there is money, too much of it, but then you cannot even explain where the money is coming from. Here you are growing your business. So 500 to 2,500 Kenya shillings. And then when now you bring in your friends, your fellow dreamers, those who are hungry for success, Tom, Mary, Joe, and Peter. And they also have done what you did. They're also managers. Now with that kind of a team, you already have more than 1,000 points. You're called a senior manager. And as a senior manager, you're earning 2,500 shillings all the way to 20,000 Kenya shillings. And as the team grows, the points will be growing. Why? More people are buying the products for their own use in their homes and for customers. So when you are at 2,000 points, you are called an executive manager, and you are given a recognition pin of an executive manager, and your bonus rises to 20,000 all the way to 50,000 Kenya shillings. Good news, you are still working where you've been working. This is on part-time basis. I want you to take a minute and ask yourself, can 50,000 Kenya shillings add value in your life? If we add that on your monthly income from this month, definitely it will. But now the best thing is when you help the four to also become senior managers and others are executive managers like you, and you are called a director with 4,000 points. That gives you 50,000 to 90,000 Kenya shillings on monthly basis, and you are given a director pin recognition and so many other benefits, hefty cash incentives, lifestyle invitation, like next month, but one will be at Ole Sereni, all the Superstars team directors. And then you are invited for leadership school, like Windsor and other 5-star hotels, director folder, one-class recognition, and so on and so forth. So in a nutshell, we are saying this. You've gone all the way up to director. Now start developing other leaders, directors like you. Duplication. And when you have one director, then you are called a software director, earning over 100,000 Kenya shillings. That's 1,000 US dollars plus. And these are the people that will be traveling with to Turkey, Istanbul. Everything paid for by the company next year, early next year, 2023. So that's now where the real lifestyle begins outside the country. When you have 3 directors in your team, you're called a Ruby director, earning over 200,000 Kenya shillings. 6 directors, you are called a president team member, earning more than 500,000 every single month. And of course, the lifestyle by that time is really crazy and exotic. Now, I am so excited to say this, and this should encourage everyone who is in this call for the very first time. I started down here as a distributor with Pieros, my wife, and in only 2 years, 11 months, we were already president team members, earning more than what you are seeing here every single month. That was March 2013. What does that tell you? That it's possible. But then you've got to be, willing to be taught. You've got to be hungry to change your current situation. You've got to have the desire to even achieve your dreams. So that is what we did. And you can see, it's not just about having money. It's also about what the money helps you to do. And it doesn't matter where you are starting. Look at where I started. As an employee of the university, and I was paying rent there. I don't want to tell you where. And within no time of being an entrepreneur, look at what was happening. Actually, this is my second home. We had already bought the first one, and now we bought a second one, and you can see that kind of a Land Cruiser there that we are driving, the later shape of a Land Cruiser, and this is possible for everyone in this call. That's our young family there. Now, this house here is where my wife was brought up. It's good to always appreciate those very, very humble beginnings. But because of this opportunity, we were able to build her parents that beautiful home there. So things will keep changing as you join us. And you can see we believe in shining, performing to excellent levels. We believe in excellence, not mediocrity. So you can see the founder there giving us a wand for being #1 president team members in the entire Africa. So you are joining the best team. And of course, there is a lot of lifestyle and traveling. Let me mention this, then I invite our guest speaker. When you become a director, this is the lifestyle that we give you in 5-star hotels. You don't pay anything. As leaders, we pay. That was Olesreni. This was Sarova Stanley. Those who are in Kenya, these hotels. And all these are directors, Then that's where we take you when you become a Sapphire director. That's Windsor. Then when you become a Ruby director, we take you to Santon Sun Hotel. I've been there severally. It's a gold-coated hotel. Then that was Zambia Victoria Falls in 2012. So many of us were there. Then we went to Dubai, Grand Hyatt in 2013. Then we went to climb to the tallest, the top of the tallest building in the world. That's Burj Khalifa in 2014. Then we went to Dubai. It's an island in Indian Ocean. Everything paid for by the company. We never pay anything. All these leaders in our team, Superstars team, and you can see we were given red carpet recognition right there for leading the best team. And then we went to Abu Dhabi again, Yas Water World, Ferrari World, having fun, seeing the biggest mosque in the world. This is what we want. In addition to money and health, you want this kind of treatment here on earth, not when you go to heaven. You can see that we are being treated in a 7-star hotel, Emirates Paris. Then we went to Mauritius the second time, young and old. And in 2018, October, we were in Mexico, Los Cabos. All presidents, all these are presidents there. And it tells you that you can be a president. It's not a reserved position for a few. And then we went in 2019, back to Abu Dhabi, even with my own biological father there, with my team leaders. You can see Mwesa there, and Orao, and Florence, and so on and so forth. And the company really appreciates you. I love this. Those who are from Kenya, for those of us who come from Central, we are really motivated when we are given this kind of incentives in cash form. On top of your monthly bonus, you get that. And as I've mentioned, 2023, we are headed to Istanbul, Turkey. Someone is in this call today, and you'll be with us. I should hear an amen, although you are muted. We'll be together to Turkey early next year. We'll guide you, we'll mentor you, we'll support you. But it all starts with making the decision that I want to be part of this great team of superstars, and we work together. The only thing you need is the 9280 Kenya shillings, which you don't pay to anyone. You pay directly to the company through that pay bill number, business number 985650, and the account number, you put your national ID. If you are not in Kenya, you are outside there, we'll guide you on the mode of payment from within your country. So if you allow me, at this point, I want to invite our great speaker, a very special gentleman, and especially to me and my wife Piaros, because this is the guy who showed us this opportunity. He's the reason why in only 5 years of being in this business, I was able to fire my boss. I resigned from the university teaching, and my wife had already resigned from TSC. He is the reason why we have financial freedom, we have time freedom, we've traveled all over the world, and we cannot thank him enough. David, Budi, Mukila, if you can hear me, please take it over.
Thank you so much, Josphat. I hope you can hear me well.
Very well.
Thank you so much, Dr. Josphat Kariuki, for that wonderful presentation. I'm so happy to have a very motivated doctor like you. I thank God. So for the guests, I'm David Bundi Mukila, and I'm married to Bev, and we are blessed to have 2 children. Now, how did this opportunity meet me? Before, I used to work with the Defense Kenya Army, and I was just here in Kawa Barracks, Nairobi. That is where I used to work. And professionally, I was in the procurement department. And before I joined the military, I used to work, I was in National Youth Service. So that is my history. And I got employed in 2007. That is when I got employed in the defense. Now, so I was very fresh from college. I was not married, and I started getting a small pay slip. Then I remember I used to live with my 2 cousins in my house. I used to live just here in Nairobi, just opposite the barracks, and I used to live with my cousin. So I remember it was during the post-election violence that happened in Kenya, 2008. So I accommodated my 2 cousins in my house. So I remember 2 people came in the house, and they wanted to share with us about the opportunity. And let me tell you, I was not interested at all. But because I was living with my cousin, Eric, he got so much interested and he wanted to take the opportunity immediately. So we got explained. I used to live in a single room with the guys. So this guy took the opportunity very fast. Then I told him, you just do the business. When I see you succeeding, I'm going to come and join you. So this guy came with a lot of excitement, and I saw him getting a check of 6,000 Kenya shillings. Then the second month, I saw him getting a check of 25,000 Kenya shillings. This guy took 3 months to become a director. And let me tell you, that is what captured me. So I saw his check, and this guy calls me in town and he tells me that I want to come and promote you. And of course, because I'm accommodating him and seen him making money, I went very fast. And that is the day I attended a presentation. It was on 23rd August 08, 13 years ago. Actually, this August, I will be now 14 years in this opportunity. So I attended the presentation, and when I attended the presentation, I saw one guy also was working in the army, and I saw a check of 598,000. 598,000. That is what attracted me. So I told myself that I needed to try the opportunity, and because I had seen my cousin doing it, I think I could do it also with him. So I joined the business. I was convinced because I had seen somebody that we are living together with doing the business. And I saw another guy who was also in the army, a corporal in the army, getting 598,000. So that is what inspired me, and I joined the business. I started doing it part-time. I can see so many of my friends here who have logged in. I can see Irene and so many other people. So I started working the business part-time in the evening over the weekend. I was very busy where I used to work in supplies management, and I used to be very busy. But then I was being encouraged that you can do this business during your free times. So I created time. I could come for the trainings. I could come and get to meet people. And in the process, I started developing myself. I started growing. And my first check was 2,232. And I remember when I took the check to my people in Kawa barracks, some of them laughed at me. And they were telling me, how can an international company pay you this kind of money? But I had understood the business. I remember that day when I attended the presentation, what I could see 10 years to come. I attended the presentation and something entered me. I started seeing it 10 years, 20 years to come. So when these people are trying to discourage me, they had not seen what I had seen, my friends. So I started working the business. 6 months, I became a director. As a director, I got a check of 32,000 Kenya shillings. Those people who are in Kenya, 2009, February, you can guess that 32,000 plus my salary, that was a lot of money. So I worked the business, and 1 year, 5 months, I stepped up to the Sapphire Director or One Team level, and I was making 70,000 Kenya shillings. Still that time I was single, I was not married. So when I got 70,000 and still I have my salary, that was a lot of money. And I told myself, I need somebody to help me to hit this money. So I got married. And I remember during my wedding time, because I'm giving you my story, I'm also taking you to a journey. During my wedding time, the guy we used to work with in the army and brought a brand new Range Rover. And he came in my wedding. He was the person who was carrying me in the wedding. And the people we used to work with in Kawa barracks, because I know some of them are here in the meeting today, they saw that guy and they blasted, and all of them wanted to come and see what I'm doing. So I remember that is the time I recruited a cousin to Piero's, Josphat. And this is now the person who brought Josphat to my business. So I remember it is during my wedding that I got this leg of Piero's and Josphat Kariuki. Out of that wedding, so many people came and joined my business. And of course, after doing the wedding, I've now started making more money. I'm now married in the business. My wife is still working with the government, but doing the business part-time. So I was also taken for a leadership school in Windsor Golf and the Country Club. When I went for that leadership school, it opened my thinking. Guys, my software was changed. I started seeing life in a different dimension, because when you attend this kind of hotels, Windsor Golf and the Country Club, I discovered this is an hotel where the mighty, the famous, and who is who in this country attends. So when I went there, I saw life in a different dimension, and that is when I gave out my resignation. I told them I voluntarily joined and I voluntarily leave, and that is how I left my employment. Some people never believed it, that I can leave permanent and pensionable job, but I left. I started now working the business full-time. So today I'm doing the business full-time, and what excites me is that I've empowered people in my team. Today I'm able to travel the world. I've empowered so many people I'm traveling together with. So I would want to share my screen so that I share with you some of the places that I've gone. So I've also been traveling. That is one of the people in my team. Now, that's a recent photo that we got recognized in Nairobi because of performing so well in our last year convention, East Africa convention. That is me together with my uplines and my wife also. That is the whole team that we got recognized at Movenpick. We could not go to Tanzania because of COVID, but I think this year we are going there in full swing. That's me in Abu Dhabi. And I remember that's the time we went, we were with Josphat and Kariuki. We have been traveling together. That is Abu Dhabi in 2019. That's Josphat. I really respect this couple. These people came and captured the business. They started doing the business. Actually, they have done business even better than me, because in East Africa, no one has broken their record. They are the only people who have taken 2.5 years to become president's team members. I've not seen any other person breaking, but I believe people are coming to break this record. So that is just what I'm so proud of you, always proud of you. The other day we celebrated when this guy received his doctorate, is now a doctor, and I'm so happy for you. So I remember when these people came in the business, they used to ask me, can we really do this business? So when I see this kind of photos, when I meet with them traveling the world, I get so excited that you can teach somebody and become better than you. So that's us. You can see that photo. That is me and my wife. Recently, we were in Durban, South Africa. That was last month, but one. We were in Durban, South Africa, together with that is my upline, Naomi, and one of my success lines called Grace Chege, a human resource manager. That's me. So these are some of the photos that we have traveled together. That is my wife. We traveled and we traveled the world. That's me still in Durban, South Africa, and we have been traveling the world together. So this is the hotel that we stayed, capital Zibali in Durban recently last month, but one, and it was so exciting to travel with my leaders. So these are some of the photos that we have been traveling. I was happy, and I was so happy, privileged to have one of the 5 diamond directors in East Africa, in the whole world, Charlie Bolton. I discovered when you go for these trips, you're able to meet Uwezu, and it was so exciting. This is Andrew Bugembe from Uganda. That's my friend who is also a mentor to me. And we have Zubenda, who became a president team member last year. And it is so exciting to interact with these people. So these are some of the photos that we have gotten, and we travel the world. We also enjoy so much. So I've been enjoying in this business for the last few years, traveling together with my partner, and it is so exciting when you travel the world together with your partner. So these are some of the photos you can see. That was last year. Last year we went to Dubai. We could not be able to go to Europe because of the restrictions. So we went to Dubai, and I had a wonderful time there. That's some of the members we were with, and so many leaders in my team. So as I conclude, I remember when I came in the opportunity, my question was, where am I going to get people? 14 years later, today, my question is, how do I get time to meet all these people? For example, today, we had more than 10 meetings happening the same time in different parts of this country. But remember 10 years ago, I was asking, where do I get people? So my encouragement to the people who are listening to me, please, let us see 10 years to come, 20 years to come. And what I like about this business opportunity is that you have people to teach you. And when these people teach you, they want to teach you to become better than you. I thought Josphat became smarter than me. Today he is doing a very big business. Actually, this gentleman has a business in more than 10 countries. Last year, Josphat's team was #1 in USA. He produced a team that now is leading in the US. So I'm so excited that it is an international business that we have built. I can encourage each and every person listening to me. I can see my friend Maina, my classmate, listening to me. I would encourage each and every person that this business can work for you. Maina can testify to you that I used to be a very shy person. I could not answer even questions in class. But some people meet with me today and they ask me, Bundi, are you the same Bundi that we knew? It is a transformed person. This business can transform you. And what I'm hoping that the next 10 years, if you meet me, it will be a different person, because I keep on transforming myself now and then through this business. Thank you very much. If I can do it, I believe every person here can do the business better than me. Otherwise, God bless you. Let us meet at the beaches of the world if you be there to be met. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Dave, for that inspiring story. I knew you will talk to everyone in the call, and for sure you've done it. You've sowed seeds that a few months from today, 1 year from today, you'll be excited to see the results. I can prophetically say there is someone who is in this call today as a first time. And 2 years from today, they will be above where we are right now, me and yourself. Good. So, but then it's also possible, God forbid, to have someone here who will not be swift to make that decision. And 2 years from today, they will be where they are now. May God help each one of us to grab the opportunity and run with it. At this point, I want to challenge our guests to call or connect with the person who invited you to this call and ask them one question. How do I start now? Don't bother with how you'll do things. Don't even bother about tomorrow. Just focus on now. How do I start now? You jump and you grow the wings as you go down. And we will look forward to enjoying life together, traveling together, and changing this country. Thank you so much for being with us. God bless you. God bless your families. And enjoy the rest of this evening. Thank you so, so much.